I've taken the 7 topics that are on the test, and I've developed some different study techniques you're going to do to help prepare for the exam. In the process, you're going to answer practice questions, you're going to do different things. I want to expose you to multiple ways of getting ready for the exam by looking at your notes, checking things out, and seeing how you work from there. So, I'll explain all these a little bit in depth, and if you get this completed and show me that you have done a best effort try, I will give 500 points on the exam.
500?
5.
100.
5.
100 out of 25.
If you complete 5.
100. It's a whole section.
It's a whole section.
Oh yeah!
Wait, let me go through it really quickly and let me ask you questions.
It's too big.
So, what you need to do,
Let's take my chances with that.
let's go through this really quickly. It's stapled, it's stapled a little bit weirdly, so my apologies. So you need to find one that says Module 1 types of IMS. So find one that says Module 1 types of IMS. It's a little bit weird staple. The stapler came off a little bit weird, so my apologies. So you need one that says Module 1 types of intermolecular forces. So to get the full points of this module, what you need to do, you can use the space provided for you. You can do it all on a separate sheet of paper, it doesn't matter to me. You describe the difference between intermolecular forces and intramolecular forces, provide example of each one. So I'm forcing you to go through, look through your notes, and actually write down what the descriptions are. What you just received in this packet is extra notes. So this is for you just to look through as a reference guide to help these understand right here.
These while doing this.
Yes. Okay.
What if I don't have
Wait. Okay. You should have this one. Not that one. This one. Okay. Step 2, create a table at each of the types of molecular forces. Okay. And then also make this table so it affects right here. So what I'm doing for you, this is a way that I take notes and I strategize, is I categorize the information. We did this while we were taking notes as well. So what type of intermolecular forces are there? Like London dispersion, polar, dipole, those ones we're working on. And then third step for this module, copy the flowchart from page 4 in the big packet into your module notes. So if you look at your flowchart, you're going to practice writing that flowchart, practice writing it out. After you finish that module, there's some practice questions for you to work on. You need to get the practice questions completed and attempted by for this to work. I'm going to post the key to the questions, but to get the 5 points, you have to do the steps. I'm not looking at the questions. I want you to answer these first, practice, see how much you know, but to get the 5 points, you have to finish the module. So that's the first step, creating notes, diagramming it out so you have the reference. You can write on here or write on separate sheets. So that's the first module. Let's flip to module 2. Big reflection changes the state. So again, this is all the steps coming on the test. This is for you to study and work together as a group. Okay? Module 2, copy the following equation into your notes, and then label all the types of phase changes that occur. You've already done this, so you also can dig through, look at your notes you've had before, and just copy it down and put it in a different spot. Same thing with the phase diagram chart. Look at the phase diagram chart, look through your notes, copy it down, write, and see what happens from there. So I'm forcing you to rewrite your notes. That's the technique I'm focusing on these first 2 modules. Rewriting your notes is a useful strategy. When I was studying in college, I would take my notes and literally rewrite them 3 times before a test. Word for word, rewrite them, highlight them, box them. That's a study technique that I worked on, because if you read it, a lot of you guys go, oh, I'm studying, I'm flipping papers, I'm studying so hard, I studied for 4 hours, this is awesome, but you don't really process it. If you read it and write it, you're twice more likely to get it to happen.
Is that like an actual?
That's an actual thing. Actual thing. So what other people would do, I had another friend, he would videotape, he would take audios of his notes, he would listen to it, rewrite it, and then read it as well. So that's 3 different types of learning he would do. So that's multiple exposure. So we're trying, he would do that, I didn't do that, maybe I should have, but I did pretty well. So, you can review recording content. I'm finding a way to get my lectures on video, so you can start putting them up there. There's a way in Blackboard to do it. I'm tweaking with it. This is my master class. So,
YouTube account.
But I got to put it up right there. I'm looking at it. I'm trying. I can ask right there. All right. Maybe. We'll see. So then there's also questions for your notes. So you need some notes questions to work on. So you can fill these questions in. I'll be around to help. That's module 2. Let's go quickly through these because I'll make sure you have time to work on these. Module 3, go right here, phase diagrams. So we have phase diagrams here. So, phase diagrams, you're going to copy the phase diagrams into your notes. And then also label solid, liquid, gas, critical point, and critical points everything right here. So again, forcing you to rewrite, practice labeling. Try doing this without your notes. So the phase diagrams on the bottom, try and practice labeling without. See if you actually know what's going on. If you don't, that's okay. Practice working your group, see what you have from right there. Sounds pretty straightforward. Let's go to the next one, module 4, liquids versus solids. Another helpful technique, if you go to module 4, is creating flashcards. So I would create flashcards as well. That's another study technique. So we've done practice identifying. We've done rewriting notes. The next one is study techniques, flashcards. So create a set of flashcards. If you need index cards, I have some index cards you can have. You don't have to borrow them. You can have them because I don't really want them back once you use them. You can have them. So write down the definition and also the word goes with it, and then practice flipping through them. That's going to help you make sure you know these terms. Question?
During the test, you're going to provide all the formulas.
I will, by the end of the period, tell you which one you need to know. So I'm going to do.
Tell us what we have to do?
That's this next module. We're getting there. Because it depends what the AP campaign does. I need to look it up. I'm not sure if they'll tell you all these.
I'm pretty sure they do.
I'll look.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Alright, I'll let you. So read through those, check those. Let's go to module 5. Let's go to module 5. Again, this is another, you're adding to your vocab list, adding to your flashcards, write the words, practice, make sure you're doing good with these ones, okay? And there's also using your notes, fill in information. And there's also some points where you're going to use practice questions. So again, most of this is looking through your notes, developing your own study guide, working on it from here as we go. 2 more modules, module 6. Go right here. Create a new page that just says list of equations. So this is where you start writing all the equations you will have to know. And then by the end of the period, I'll tell you which ones you will have to know, which ones I will give you. I'll give you that by the end of the period too. Okay, so that's module 6, list of equations. Module 7, last one you need to work on. Plot your equation list and write down the other equations. And then answer the different questions. And at the very end, create a Venn diagram comparing ideal versus not ideal solutions. What's a Venn diagram again? 2 circles with something overlapping in the middle, okay? So we see we're going through all those, creating flashcards as we go. There's also practice questions as we go through here. Answer the practice questions attached to work. If you complete all 7 modules, write everything down, have your flashcards, and show me on Monday, I will reward you with points. Definitely I will reward, because it's showing you developing how to study for this class. Either practice, writing the things down, doing flashcards, doing practice questions, as we go in from here. Now, obviously, I'm also going to teach you some how to work together as a group of people. You're at a table of 4 people. You're at tables of a larger class. If I were you, I would divide the workload among your group members. It's totally fine. So I would have, for example, Polly do module 1, Alex do module 2, 3, 4. Once you're finished, compare notes, work together, study together. That's totally fine. I'm totally okay with it. Everyone still needs to turn their own separate copy. But if you want to do all the work and then share, work together, study together, I encourage it as you go forward from here. Alright, any questions about what these entail, what's required?
I remember that was probably due to
I know.
I remember last year you kicked me.
Thankfully I did, thankfully. This guy. I do definitely regret this comment right now. I need to be.
Yeah.
What do you say? Yes. Do you just want one? You just have to earn one. What? Let me start next week. I'm gonna try to better one.
No, you know what you should do? Just give us all cover cards to help our confidence.
If you all work diligently for the 2 hours and don't goof off, I'll consider it.
Right now, it's the
Consider?
start. Yeah, today is the start of the new beginning.
Today's starting a new beginning kicking off here. So today's starting a new beginning. Okay.
One day.
Alright,
First
we're in here in class. Wait, we're here in class. Let's work officially now. We're not gonna go Starbucks now because I can't take you all to Starbucks.
You can take.
Let's talk. Let's see. Let's talk and see. Let's work on this first. Let's work on this first right here. All right. It's 12:40. You have the rest of this period and the rest of the next period to work on this. Okay. Good. If you all truly do work diligently, then I do have proper cards to give out. I don't like bribing people because I think you all should be intrinsically motivated, but you know what? It does help. But work diligently. Don't goof off. I'm here to help. I am here to be a resource. I'm going to support around. But what you have to also learn is that studying is a lot of your initiative. It's a lot of your initiative, how you do it. I can't take this test for you. I can teach it, but you have to learn processing material. Some of you guys process faster than other people. Some of you guys process quickly. Some of you guys process different ways. So I'm trying to expose you in multiple different ways. as you're going. If we like this method, we'll keep it. If we don't like it, we'll take a single different. Sound good? Any other questions?
Yes. May I get a packet? No.
May you get a
Oh, me
packet?
too.
Yes. Okay. If you need a packet, come up here. If not, keep the volume also. Wait. Wait. Keep the volume at a low level as well. Work together. If you want to move around to different groups than the ones at your table, that is fine, unless I deem you're not working well, then I will move you. I have the right to move you if you don't work well in your group. Okay? Get into your groups. If you need packets, come get one for me and start working officially. I'll put on some awesome music to listen to at this point.
Am I in the different?
You're
Oh, you see that?
Intro,
I think my elbow in that.